Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yep, let's just get into it. Right now we can see that Bitcoin has actually come down to $20,625.15. Let's take a look at market cipher on the daily time frame. And as we can see, we have an 11 with a red dot right here, and a 14 and a -3 with our new candle looking a little bit more bearish. And again, on our weekly time frame, I believe yesterday on our analysis, we were looking quite good with I believe a 14 or a 15, and it's still a -5. So it looked like our rally was going to continue, but was, our dreams were ended short by the little bit of a dump that we got today. Let's take a look at the shorter time frames on the 1 hour. We can see that right now we are getting a little bit of a bullish divergence right here. You can see the price is making a lower low, but the RSI is making a higher high, hence the divergence. Again, obviously we are on some pretty short time frames right here, so nothing is guaranteed, but we are in a bit of a trade right now on Bitcoin on a long, and we are slightly in the money on this trade. So we're gonna have to see if we obviously end up closing with a nice little profit, or if we're just going to break even. But I'll give you guys updates in the Discord. And speaking of the Discord, let's take a look at a few trades that we did today. And again, a big congratulations to the people who followed the option trades channel that we have in the Discord, because you guys are making ridiculous profits. Again, closing a MDT option trade position that we had today, over 24 and 67% in profit. And again, I'm going to start adding a profit loss tracker for the option trades that I'm going to be posting, and we're going to be putting them in the Discord. But again, this was a very quick trade. We entered this on Friday and we closed it today 24% profit. And again, our even bigger one today, making over $1,400 in profit with our Tesla put options. Again, we closed this one 72.61% in profit. So congratulations to you guys who followed these trades. You guys are banking some big bucks. Now let's get back into it and let's take a look at what Bitcoin could be doing. So it looks like for the time being, we have failed to hold 20,900 as support. And again, we could take a look at the DXY moving, getting a bit of a down move today. So we should have, Bitcoin move up. But again, a bit of a lull day today in the markets, as the Nasdaq was only up about 1%, but Bitcoin ended up selling off. As we can see, we actually have some pretty bad news in the crypto markets. FTX is apparently having some problems with their liquidity or something. But overall, I think there was an announcement that they were selling, or Binance was selling FTT tokens, which is a FTX's token, and we can see that the FTX token actually took a bit of a dip and went all the way down here to $22. So in the last 2 days, it sold off more than 13%. So that's a pretty good amount of a sell-off right there. And we could take a look at Solana, which is actually Sam Bankman-Fried's a pretty big holding for him. It was actually selling off today as well, coming down to $29. So a pretty big sell-off in Solana as well in the last 2 days. But we're gonna see what happens in the markets, how everything is going to develop in the coming days, because we do have the elections coming up. So I'm just gonna put this full screen for you guys to see. On Tuesday, tomorrow, we actually have the congressional elections. Again, some YouTubers are saying this won't be too much of a volatility day for the markets, but in my opinion, it could be a very volatile day. Again, especially the stocks that are affected by the elections could get some big jumps in the market. So we're gonna have to see how everything reacts. But overall, I expect some volatility this week, especially on Thursday. It's going to be the CPI year over year. It is expected to go down to 7.9% after being up 8.2% last month. So we're expecting it to drop a pretty good amount. So the bar is set pretty high right now for the CPI coming down. So if they don't deliver, it might be a scary day in the market. So we might get a big sell-off. It's very possible that Bitcoin makes a new low if that happens. But let's keep going. Overall, Bitcoin coming back down into this. Oh, let's go back on the 4 hour. We can see that Bitcoin is coming back down into this channel right here. If we go lower than 20,000, I expect a significant more, downside. I expect potentially coming back down to that $18,500 level, or basically around this area right here. We could actually go around to 18,500, 18,600. I expect us to go back down if we can't hold 20,000. But overall, you know, I still think that we could have a pretty good chance of getting to 22,400, which was my target from the beginning when we were around here. Actually, from once we start completing this sideways chop, I was basically outlining a bit of a bullish pattern playing out right here, bullish consolidation. But if it doesn't hold, maybe we'll come back up, and it's very possible that during the elections they'll say something about crypto and the whole crypto market starts pumping, and then we go back to 22,400, at which point I would most likely enter a short position. But I'll keep you guys up to date on all my short and long signal calls in the Discord as always. So if you guys want to join, the link is in the description. And again, another congratulations for the Discord members. Actually, we closed a long position on Polkadot. Again, this one had no leverage, but it was a bit of a swing trade in the crypto market, bagging over 12%. But we made a good chunk of money on that trade as well. Now let's take a look at the S&P here. S&P actually getting over 3,800 today, closing above it. So nice to see that. If we can come back up to potentially 3,900, and I would see a potential double top pattern forming. Unless we get a very good number on the CPI, I could easily see us coming back up to 41.58 or 40, around that $4,100 area. I could easily see the markets doing that if we have a very good CPI number. If the CPI number comes hotter than expected, I expect a significant more amount of downside, as the markets will price in the Fed potentially doing higher rates, and you know, that's what's been driving this market down, is higher interest rates. We could take a look at oil as well, coming up back up here to $94, forming a bit of a double top pattern right here. We're gonna have to see if oil comes back up and can maintain this level as support. As we can see, it retested on the 4-hour time frame and the 1-hour time frame as support, and it bounced off of it. But if we get rejected from 94 and we fail to hold this level, then I could easily see oil coming back down to that $85 level or even lower, right? I actually expect oil to come down to around that $65 level as we get closer and closer to the Fed announcing that we are in a recession. But again, we're gonna have to see what they say, right? Again, once we had two quarters of negative GDP growth, which is the technical definition of a recession, all I could hear on the news is that we are not in a recession. So, you know, they seem to be really scared announcing that we are going to be in a recession. But yeah, overall, doing very well. Hope you guys are enjoying the trades in the Discord, and I hope you guys are enjoying my analysis. Let's take a look at a couple of other coins before I end my video. Let's take a look at Dogecoin, actually, because Dogecoin's coming down a little bit right now. You could potentially argue that we could be in a bit of a falling wedge right now, which is technically a bullish pattern. As you guys can see right here, something like this, we could be in a bullish pattern for Doge. If we come back up, my next level of resistance for Doge would be around the $17, oh sorry, not $17, 17 cents mark. If Doge were to go to $17, something is going crazy in the world. Inflation must be at like 1,000% a day or something. But yeah, Doge, 17 cents, next level of resistance. After that, I would be taking a look at 19 cents as your next level of resistance, but we'll see what happens. And let's take a look at Matic, actually, because we do have a trade on Matic going on right now. Matic is actually going crazy right now. Is this Matic? Is this my Matic chart? Oh yeah, I'm just not on the Matic. That's good that I went on the Matic chart, because now I can fix it live in front of you guys. We can see that Matic is getting pretty close to that $1.31 mark, which is actually my next area of resistance I will be looking at to enter another, you know, portion of my trade to short Matic. But we're gonna have to see how this develops. If it can get up here, if it can't get up here, then your next level of support is going to be around $1.18. But if we can't hold that, your next level after that is going to be around $1.01. So if you guys have any other coins you want me to take a look at in my next video, you guys can actually drop your coin in the link, in the comments in the description, and I will be more than happy to take a look at it for you guys. And actually, we can see that we're actually forming a bit of a bearish divergence right here on Matic on the 4-hour time frame. So expecting a little bit more downside in these coins, but again, you never know what could happen in the markets. Always be ready. If you're trading with leverage or doing any trade at all, feel free to use a stop loss and protect yourself against unnecessary damages. Anyways, thank you so much for your support, guys. You guys are awesome. We're at 12,898 subscribers. Once we get to that $25,000 mark, sorry, $25,000 subscriber mark, we are going to do a very big giveaway. But don't worry, we are going to have a Christmas giveaway as we always do. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Peace.